character, the innovator, and I cannot wait to see Dabuz's reactions to him getting hit.
Yeah, it's such a weird one because the utility of Webb isn't the character he plays. Of course, Sheik is incredible, and he's slowly proving that with more and more representatives and more top placings. But it is the way that Webb dedicates himself to a character. Mans is a grinder, and he's been a grinder with Lucas. He's been a grinder with Corrin. He's been a grinder with Zero Suit.
All these really bad characters.
And now he's a grinder with Sheik. But what's the shared similarity between all of them, besides being blonde, is the fact that all 4 of them, WebbJP was a top representative of.
Well, it's anything that we showed in the Jackal set that we need to be careful about. We got to talk about it now. Luma is going to be such a pest for some of these combos. We saw it a little bit earlier, right? We saw the opportunity for Bouncing Fish, and then Luma was just like, but wait, no. Stop this. So now we're going on to Hollow Bastion here for our game 1. We really got to think about how we want to approach here. Webb going to be... He has to be as methodical as ever, right? You cannot risk getting hit, especially because Sheik can be a little bit light here. But look at this. Luma already in position to punish as Webb still just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, Sheik is the special kind of archetype known as a mosquito character, which is commonly kind of blended in between a whiff punish and a hit and run and a rush down type, like somewhere in between all of them.
I was not thinking that was the description for mosquito, but today I learned something.
I mean, it's close enough. I don't know.
I like to call Sheik and Mithra like nimble and quick, right? Like
yeah, that's probably
fast,
a little bit more polite.
Yeah. Listen, man. Number 3 on our list. We have to be nice. Still, though, Webb has done an amazing job of bringing this back. We've been joking a little bit too much here. Dabuz. Bro. Listen, guys. Even Dabuz misses techs.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. Even your favorite top player misses a tech.
Even your favorite streamers. Oh, I love the respect that Webb gave Dabuz there, seeing and recognizing that the Luma was spinning away in order to prevent an approach. So Webb is like, all right, you can take center. I will hold on to my lead and find openings some other ways, especially if Dabuz is going to start swinging with these up smashes.
Oh my God.
That was so heads up from Dabuz. I love that.
How many people can say that they cast this match normally? We are going to see so many interactions that we are going to see for the first time, probably with alongside 100% of you guys in the chat as well.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Honestly. Oh no, the grab whiffed. That's so especially since Webb did full dash, but then stutter stepped into a neutral grab, but just was... The arm was inside Rosa's shield, but just did not grab the dress.
This game's hitboxes are great.
They are extremely accurate to the character model, as I like to put it, for better or for worse.
Still, though, Webb having a really, really good lead right now as Dabuz is going to take shelter underneath the platform until we find a way in. Finds a double nair and a triple, and we're still moving it out here. Webb, though, going to get propped up by Luma here. Going for the up smash, but look at this. I mean, Webb pretty careful. I like the way that Webb is playing with the confidence right now. Good air dodge out, but now Dabuz in the edge guard position here. Like the get up attack there too.
Yeah, just being able to invincibly power through Luma as well. Anything to throw off the balance between Rosa and Luma that Dabuz cannot control. That's why one of the infinite reasons why hitting Luma is so good. Again, hunting for a bouncing fish there, but feinting the low option. Getting the jump with the drag down, up air, down smash. Webb with the call out to maintain his lead.
Yo, he's... I was about to say, yo, he's nasty. Then I was about to say, yo, he's dead. Still, though, come on.
We learned this lesson.
Oh, my God. I don't want to learn this lesson. It's like when you're in high school, right? And it's just like, hey, for the next 2 months, we're going to be learning about trigonometry. And it's like, come on now. Anyway, Webb, yeah, me too. Don't ask me about how I did on my trigger regions. Still, though, Webb going to be holding very, very strong right now. Going to get the nice combos that we need. I like how we're like paying mind to Luma, but we're not like deliberately going after her. Still, though, Dabuz going to get the forward throw into the up smash. You're always playing doubles if you're playing against Rosalina and Luma. And I got to call it out. It has been a little bit of a slower paced match. You got to watch the clock down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds here. So we've already seen 4.5 minutes of this very neutral heavy game. But now Webb needs to decide what we want to go for. Going to be able to take out the Luma, but now it is super, super duper go time right now. Going to be able to find the down throw into the up air, looking for something else, but instead Dabuz going to play as passively as ever.
Yeah, and it's good to point out some of the utility when it comes to closing out stocks against Luma for Sheik. She can just perform a fair train on Luma in the same way she can do any other character. Meanwhile, other characters aren't as privy to some utility like that. Coming down to the wire here, Lyric. Oh, as Dabuz makes the play and incentivizes the get up right away from WebbJP. Webb back at ledge here and able to get away with it, though he's stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, going after the Luma, and that was Dabuz's time to once again put himself in an advantage here on the ledge. Good air dodge, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Going to be able to jump out, goes for the needle, confirms, but unfortunately no needle and no confirm to be found here. We're going back here. There's the up throw. It's not going to be enough. So now Webb needs to find a way to get back to safety. Dabuz has Luma in position only to bring it back here, but instead you attack Dabuz right on the shield. That is going to be up smash for sure. Dabuz takes game one.
That's definitely a gamble from Dabuz, but a gamble absolutely worth it every day of the week. Sheik's neutral air is extremely safe on shield, but if Webb doesn't do a low hit on shield in there or a strong hit, you end up getting the meaty hit instead. Well, that's a lot less safe than it would be if you're doing some of these optimal strong hit nairs. So instead, the up smash comes out.
What manga is Dabuz's shirt from?
Good question.
Hey, chat.
Hey, chat.
You guys helped us with the Wii Fit thing earlier.
Appreciate you.
Can you guys help us now with Dabuz's shirt? Any anime watchers in the chat?
Any anime enjoyers? It's not.
Production. Go on ahead, tap him on the shoulder real quick after this game. I'm kidding.
After the set.
Send it to Ubal and I on Twitter after this.
What do you mean? No, it's fine.
Same matchup, same place. Game number 2 here in Losers Quarters Finals. We got Webb now going to actually not take the opening combo here. Liking a little bit of the crouch movement coming out from Dabuz too. Once again, this is a matchup that I don't think I've ever seen ever. So we're learning some things here, but once again, Dabuz being the innovator that he is and getting a little bit of the aerial combos to go with.
Dabuz, this is going to be a matchup that's definitely operating completely different based off of Smash 4 and Ultimate. And I hate to bring up Smash 4 when it comes to just accruing information, but back in said game, I don't know if Dabuz, besides exactly one time, ever lost to a high-level Sheik, because Rosa just locks down so many avenues of approach and avenues of interaction on top of having some good, strong, raw hit kill power. So you have combos, you have damage output aplenty, and you have ways to really stymie Sheik's movement in a flexible and reliable manner. The only time that Dabuz lost to a Sheik in recent memory has been Void way back at Smash and Splash 4.
Yeah, geez. Ubal stats, everybody. Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, when I say that I haven't seen this matchup, I definitely have not seen this in Ultimate. I didn't really play Smash 4 a lot, like at its peak at the end. So this matchup, definitely not too familiar for me, but I think what it goes to show, I think you were talking about like being a little bit more stable. I really like that here. Good up tilt. Second time that we've caught Webb jumping on top of Dabuz and Dabuz punishing. Now, granted, it wasn't with an up smash, but it still puts him in the advantage. And now we're about to even get a loop here too. Webb, though, going to be able to fire back, at least with the back air. I'm loving the way that Dabuz has prioritized taking center stage. Recognizing, you know what, I don't want to see any of those raindrop drop tops. I'm good. I don't want to be a part of any of that. But now Dabuz without a Luma could go either way.
I do like how Dabuz has been really attentive to the platform as well. Wow, what a catch and what a pickup there from WebbJP. Catching off of a down throw, no true combo, but you do guarantee the follow-up, and you catch Dabuz DIing out as well. Amazing pickup. Same can be said for Dabuz there, catching the neutral tech And he is in his posture, and he is in his prime right now.
I thought you said he's in his pockets.
He's in his pockets.
It's
Oh
like
my God.
Gary. He took the cookie in his pocket. Anyway, though, his Webb. I hate when commentators say this, but this is a big mountain to climb, right? Especially because Dabuz has been a little bit more stalwart here on just like holding the stock down. I know, big word. I definitely thought about that for like 2 minutes before I got to actually say it, so I'm really proud of myself here. Regardless, though, Dabuz being as stalwart as ever now, and now it's all about Webb and how you're able to get this stock off. We've seen the kind of like we said, quick and nimble chopping at the percentage here, but now Dabuz with such a massive lead does not need to go in at all. Instead, he's just going to reset the Luma here and just wait for Webb to get a little bit impatient. But still finding the Nair into the F smash is not going to be enough here, as now Dabuz needs to get back to stage. No Luma though, so this is WebbJP's green light, but look at Dabuz being a little bit tricky with the movement. WebbJP though following very well.
Yeah, just taking advantage of Sheik's own amazing burst movement, dashing back and forth with that initial dash, playing the ground game and utilizing strong hit nairs to try and stay safe up against anything that Luma or Rosa herself can provide.
What did you do? What did you do?
You do what Webb did. He just slightly misspaced it. You get very close, but not too close, and you try and poke with the best thing you can, in which case for Sheik, that's down tilt.
Yeah, geez. Now still Webb trying to find a way in
Man,
here.
This Luma is going hard.
The Lumas have always just been such a pest, right? And it's now across multiple games now where we just need to find a way in. Yeah.
I love when Dabuz is so tricky with this little pillow of a star. Like, he is dashing in and out and constantly manipulating that space. Because remember, Dabuz came down from landing with an untethered Luma, and it was really close to him for a hot minute. But once he committed to a dash, that's when Luma took that space that he was intended to be at, reestablishing the same amount of units away from Rosalina to consistently have that distance. And that distance was measured to be right in front of WebbJP and ready with that uppercut.
I like how we're going to a different stage at this point. I think it's always good to try things like twice in a best of 5, but when it doesn't work, we got to go somewhere else, and the stage has got to change. I mean, we talked about how Webb loves blonde characters, but I don't think any of his blonde characters would have helped him in this matchup here. This is definitely, Corrin could have definitely, I think, maybe at least helped a little bit with the spacing game, but it's just definitely figuring out the game plan that we want to do. Do we want to get rid of Luma? Do we want to just separate and then still go for Rosalina? It doesn't matter, though, when Dabuz has already gotten this 100% in 30 seconds.
Yeah, you're able to separate the... Wow, the coverage there from Dabuz, setting Luma behind so that you can either catch the early jump with a Rosa up smash, or on reaction, the Luma up smash pops on that platform, and it's Dabuz once more in the driver's seat here, Lyric.
I mean, I don't think Dabuz has ever been out of the driver's seat at any point, even when he's lost stocks.
You're right.
Pretty much in his favor here. But Webb just trying to get something started, but Luma always just says no. There's tons of things that just say no in this game, and Luma is one of them. Finds the Nair, going for the second one, will be able to find it, and look at this, WebbJP now lapped at this point. How do you even bring this back? There's the top of Nair hitting once again, going for the F smash, had it if he had just waited 0.5 seconds.
For a hot, 15 seconds there, Dabuz was mashing. Just
me.
Just
like me.
Just like me, for real. The amount of Nairs and Luma displaced up tilts as well. Luma just performing close-up anti-airs. Meanwhile, Rosa herself was just putting out Nair after Nair. If you get hit by one of them, you're in a really tough spot like so. But getting hit by Luma, anything is so precarious. Getting right by the get-up attack and punishing hard with that forward smash.
Okay, still getting caught up in the rapid jab. Doesn't even matter that Luma's not there to continue the combo here. Like the landing Nair from Webb, still get something started, but here we go. A little bit more attention onto the Luma, and now the Luma's out of here. So once again, Luma out, green light. Let's start getting something going here, but here's the back throw. First time that we're going to see that. Finds the needles into the bouncing fish. There are still some signs of life here.
There's been a couple big pickups on the part of Webb, trying to be as opportunistic as possible, but when your openings are as limited as ever, it just comes down to what angles can you spot needles at? How many grabs are you able to reliably pick up? Are you limiting the amount of utility that Luma has offered? And the answer to that last one is no. It's been so tough. I found a trip there, but again, no capitalization, and instead it's just constant worry about the two people and keeping your eyes on both Rosa and her Luma.
You just know that another up air from that mid platform height could definitely spell something a little bit more deadly. Dabuz still separating the Luma out, potentially looking for the combo there. The up tilt into the up air, it's not going to be enough. The blue Luma's gotten to take a little bit of damage by now, so Webb could potentially get it out there, but once again, Dabuz always knows when to recall. Landing on stage, it does not matter. A Luma will do everything for you. You were talking about how Dabuz is calling out those Lumas, and we'll be calling out those jumps. It will be Dabuz moving on into loser semis. 3-0, not a game dropped in sight for this player ever since he hit losers.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head there, Lyric. Like, Dabuz looks infallible and insurmountable ever since he dropped in losers to John Numbers. And that means our top 4 here this evening is exclusively New Yorkers, with Zomba, Mr. E, Dabuz,
and John
Q Numbers.
Go! Got It's original content. That's cool. Thank you,
awesome.
chat.
Thank
We love
you.
when chat helps us out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Nice shirt,
from
Dabuz.
Dabuz himself. We love that. We love a creative man. Love that from Dabuz. Yeah, we got to talk about the character spread as well. Steve was legal at this event.
He was.
And no Steve in sight.
Yeah, there was a couple in top 32.
Do we have DLC in sight? No DLC.
In top 8, no.
Or in top 4?
In top 4, no.
Super no.
Yeah, it's
That's the good stuff, man.
Yeah,
Base roster.
Base roster on the rise. I mean, there was plenty of them in top 32 with, Quadnil Dinglington. There was Waidu.
Oh, yeah, Waidu was here.
Yeah, Weezer as well on the Kazuya, but
Justin Byleth on the Byleth.
the Byleth and the Steve a little bit as well. But in top 8 and then now in top 4, it has all been the characters you have known and loved since
day one.
Many games.
Yeah, many games. True.
And you know what? That's pretty cool.
You know what else is really cool?
I don't know.
The ads that we have to run through. We do have to, give a big shout outs to some of our sponsors. The first being No More Johns. You can upgrade your game with No More Johns. You can optimize your inputs, remap your controls, enhance your training